Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. This is another craft fair idea that I have for you, and I'm going to do a full tutorial. And as a lot of you know, this is one of my best craft fair sellers, and these are the hot cocoa packets. I've done so many different variations over the years, and this year I'm coming back to this pocket style, and I'm going to show you how to make this. So here's the one that I've already made, and this year I'm adding a little something different. It's these Biscoff cookies. So I'll show you more details about that later in the video, but here's a close-up. So this is super cute, and it is so easy. And I'm going to show you how to make this cute little, like, I call it a mug style pocket because it looks like a little mug. So as we speak, my sister is at her house. She's cutting down all the paper, and tomorrow night we're going to go to town making a bunch of these pockets. I got all the stuff. We're gonna have an assembly line situation. We'll probably drink tea and have snacks while we're doing it. It's gonna be so fun, and we're gonna knock out about 60 of these for our craft fair. So let's go ahead and get started on this super easy craft fair bestseller. Okay, so I pulled 3 different pieces of scrapbook paper. I just happen to be using this new collection by Simple Stories, and I'll have it linked below. You should probably run and get it while it's still available because it is the cutest, most adorable retro vintage paper ever. And it is called Simple Vintage Holly Jolly. So again, I'll have it linked below, but you can really use any scrapbook paper for this. So all you need is to cut your paper down to 8 by 8. That's the first thing you're gonna do. So I'm just gonna stick this in my paper trimmer and cut this down to 8 by 8. I love this sheet. It's got like all these retro ads and Christmas things. It's so pretty. So be sure to save your scraps because we're gonna be cutting some paper off of the scraps as well. So it doesn't really matter which side you start with up because you're gonna see both of the patterns quite a bit. So I'm just gonna start with this side, and all you do is take your 8 by 8 sheet and you're gonna fold it at a diagonal just like this. So meet those 2 points and just simply fold it into a triangle just like that. And with this project, I do use my bone folder quite a bit. So once you do that, you're going to take the top tip here of the first layer of paper and you're going to fold that down. So fold this down until it's about 3/4 of an inch from this bottom fold. So I'm just going to take it about 3/4 of an inch from that fold and crease that fold down. So now it looks like this, and we folded this little flap down. Then we're going to turn this way and take this side and you're gonna fold it in until it's just about 1/8 or 1/4 of an inch away from this fold right here. And then go ahead and take your bone folder and crease that part down. All we did was we took the side here, we brought the side up and folded it in. Okay, so now that we've done this side, you're gonna take the other side and do the exact same thing and line it up with the top of the one we just folded. Bring that over until it's lined up with this one. Once you have that all lined up and straight, you can crease that fold down. So just take your bone folder and crease that down. This is what we have so far, and it's so easy, as you can see. Isn't it so adorable? It kind of looks like a little teacup or a little mug, and I love it. It's so cozy. So what I like to do now is just unfold these 2 really quick. I'm gonna take just a little bit of Scor Tape and I'm just gonna run it on the bottom of this flap, just like that. So I just added the adhesive here so that way it stays when I fold it down. And for this piece, I'm just gonna add a little bit right here by the point. But what I want to do with these 2 right here is round those corners. So I'm just going to put those together and get my chomper here, and on the 1/4 inch side I'm just going to round that. So now it looks like this. So now I'm just going to glue this little flap down, and you don't have to use really strong adhesive for this part because it's not many layers of paper, I can just use my runner and just glue that down. So now we have the cutest little pocket ever, and we can fill it up with our goodies. So for this cocoa packet, I'm using, of course, a package of the milk chocolate Swiss Miss. I like the milk chocolate one because it's red and white and it's more festive, but you can totally get the marshmallow one if you want. The one I got is from Walmart, and you get 30 in a pack. And then I'm gonna bring over this pack of candy canes, and I just got these at the dollar store. So there's a candy cane, and I'm also gonna be using something new this year, and it's these Biscoff cookies, and these ones come 2 a pack. So I got these at Target, but I think you can get them at Walmart or Amazon. But these are so cute because they kind of taste like gingerbread cookies, and it's a cute little personal size. Isn't that adorable? So we're gonna be using these this year. So before we assemble the hot cocoa pocket, I'm gonna do a little something to this. So see where it says tear here? I kind of want to hide that, so I just want to fold it right there to hide it. And I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of adhesive and just fold that down. Now it looks a little neater. Okay, so before we fill our cute little pocket, I think I want to show you what I do for the embellishment. So all I do for that is I take the scraps that we cut from the paper, and I will just cut. I'll take one of my punches. This happens to be a scallop 2-inch punch. You can use anything for this. You can put a button right there, a sticker, a die cut. You could put like a chipboard piece here. You could put a sentiment, whatever you want. I'm gonna take some of the paper, and it could be anything because this is gonna be like a background. So I'm gonna just punch a 2-inch circle, but I'm also gonna layer something else on top so it's kind of decorative. So then I'm gonna grab this die cut set. Okay, so I chose this cute little snowman, and I'm gonna just pop him up right there on top of the scallop circle. And I'm just gonna pop this up on this foam adhesive that I have. So I'm just gonna take my vintage snowman guy and put him right there. I think it looks so cute. So for this, I'm gonna share some tips with you. Take your roller, and I'm gonna add adhesive just like this, like off to the right a little bit. So just a couple, like 3 or 4 swipes. So be careful to add it and don't let it stick yet until you won't have it where you want it. So I'm gonna stick it like this. It's gonna be a little bit up like that, and you can see it's kind of meeting the tip of our little pouch here. So it's gonna be a little bit tilted to the right and higher than you think, because you're gonna see where it says hot cocoa mix. You're gonna barely be able to see that. So press that down, and I know it seems weird right now that we're doing this, but the hot cocoa isn't going anywhere because we have that adhesive on there. So that's the first thing you put in. And then take the cute little Biscoff cookies, and we're gonna add a teeny bit of adhesive right here on the cocoa pack. Just right there on the side. So then you're gonna take your cute little Biscoff cookies and stick those in to the left and kind of angle them just like this. So press them down very gently. You don't want to break the cookie. And now they're in our cute little pouch. And then last but not least, you're gonna nestle the candy cane right there on the right side. So my candy cane is a little bit short, but if you have a long one, it'll look super cute up here as well. So we have everything in our cute pouch. Here's what it looks like up close. Here's the back. This is the cutest little gift ever. I'm gonna put them in these clear bags, and it's gonna look so cute. So here is the one I'm using. I'll link this exact one below along with the coupon code. So what you wanna remember with these is the opening should always go at the bottom. So here's the opening. So I'm gonna turn this over, and I'm gonna make sure that the top of it is where the flap is longer. So I have my clear bag here. I'm gonna take my cocoa pouch, and I'm gonna stick this in here from the bottom. Okay, so I have our cute little pouch in here, and this is when I'm going to go ahead and take off the seal, and I want to scoot this down so it's right there at the edge of the opening, right there on the back side. So you can have as much slack on top as possible. So we're gonna just close it like that. And when we turn this over, you have a bunch of slack up here on the closed end. And we're going to make a cute topper. So we've already really dolled this up so much and it looks so good. I love how it looks in the clear bag, and just everything we put in there looks so cute. So we're gonna make a cute little bag topper. So here again are the scraps that we cut from the paper. So you wanna cut this 5.5 this way. So we're gonna cut that down to 5.5 by 4.5 this way. So take your sheet here, and I'm just gonna fold this in half long ways, just like this. So I'm gonna take this first and stick it on the bag, and I'm gonna go all the way down until that meets the fold. I'm not gonna have any slack on the bag topper. I'm gonna go all the way down. So once that's on there, I'm just gonna take my stapler and staple in the center. Just like that. So for the little embellishment for the bag topper, I have 3 options. So the option that I'm gonna be using is this cute little printable. I just put on a scallop circle that I cut with my circle punch, of course, the 2-inch circle punch. And I just use red cardstock to punch it. And so I'm using these printables for that because I love that they say hot cocoa and they have like the gingerbread and the candy canes and everything. But I got these printables at creativefabrica.com, and I love that website so much. I've used it many times here on my channel for different things like the elf on a shelf little sets that I made, and just a whole bunch of different things. This is not a sponsored video, I promise, but that website, I love it because you can like become a member. It's not expensive at all. And there's like unlimited downloads, and you can use them to design your own stuff. Like, and you can sell it because there's like commercial licensing and all that. So I'm not gonna go like really into it, but I have the link below for these printables, and they come with a set. You get a whole bunch of different vintage looking cute printables like this. So instead of using it like in the shape it comes, and you can shrink these down as small as you want, but I didn't shrink mine small enough, so I took my circle punch, and I think it looks super cute. And I just layered it on there, and I'm gonna put it right here. It's gonna be simple and cute, and it says hot cocoa, and it's really artsy and kind of pieced together. So all I did is I take my 2-inch scallop circle punch, and because I don't want to cut off the hot cocoa, I didn't quite get it in a circle. So you can see I just punched it like this, so it's flat on the bottom. And so all I did is I layered it onto a circle right here, just like that. And then I added the foam adhesive on the back. So the other option you can do is just take a circle punch, and if you have circle stickers, these circle stickers right here from a set that I had used in the last video, you can just take the circle, and that would be really cute as well. So it's super easy to make these little embellishments. And then of course, you can use die cuts from the collection or any die cuts. If you're trying to get rid of a bunch of die cuts, this is the perfect project because you can use a bunch of different die cuts. So I just released the backing from the foam adhesive, and I'm just gonna center this on our topper, cover that staple. So here's a close-up of our finished cocoa favor. I think it looks absolutely adorable. And I know that I would definitely want to buy this as a gift if I saw it at a craft fair. You can buy a bunch for neighbors or your kids' friends, teachers. If you're a teacher, you can get these for your class. It's just so cute. And here's how it looks. Here's the back. I love how it turned out, and I love the little printable. I think that's so whimsical and cute. So at the craft fair, we're gonna be pricing these a little bit different. I'm gonna be charging $5 each for this, or we're gonna be offering 5 for $20. So a lot of people come wanting to buy these in bulk, and so we're gonna be offering a great discount. If they buy 5 of them at a time, they're gonna get $1 off each one. So $5 or 5 for $20. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope that you'll give this a try. Put your own twist on it, put whatever you want in the pockets, use whatever embellishments and paper you want. I'll have everything I used linked below if you're interested. And thank you again for watching. I'll see you very soon for the next craft fair video. Bye!